You might remember that earlier in the year we ran a Yates garden competition where a winner from every state got $1,000 worth of Yates Waterwise products and a visit from one of the gurus. So here I am at the home of our Victorian winner, the Kavanagh family, to give them some top Waterwise advice. Yates have delivered enough water-saving products like wetting agents, water-storing crystals, fertilisers and soil improvers to keep this family in Waterwise nirvana for a whole year. And the first item on the agenda is the backyard.
Jenny. Thanks very much, Rod.
Well, Jenny, what are some of your major concerns?
Just the lawn. We're having trouble keeping it green and it's quite patchy in spots.
Okay, well, it's not looking too bad. I mean, the good thing about buffalo is it's self-repairing, but you could give it a kick along with some nice food. And Yates have a dynamic lifter lawn food, which is really good because it's organic, so it helps to improve the soil, but it's also got lots of nitrogen for leafy green growth, which is great. Now, I noticed that area coming up the slope is a little bit worn.
Yes,
and I always think, why fight it? If it's an area that's well used, it might be a nice place for a path.
Okay, that's a good idea. Melissa, do you have any good general advice and tips for making my garden more water-wise?
Look, I think you've done really well with your plant selection. You've got some tough, beautiful plants in there. There are a few things you can use. I would use a soil wetter just to make sure that the water you're applying is getting to your plants. I'd mix in some water-storing crystals, which are like a backup supply of water for when times are dry. And then the third thing is just that a healthy garden is often, you know, more tolerant to dry conditions, so get out there and do a bit of feeding as well.
Okay. Melissa, I'd love an idea for a screening tree here. We had a beautiful hagia here, but it died a couple of years ago.
It's gone to heaven?
Yes, it has.
You know, it might be nice to continue that native theme because you live in such a bushy area. So I would go for something like maybe a callistemon. Okay. That way you bring the birds into the garden as well, and these days there's some nice compact varieties. Or alternatively, go with one of the local plants. So there's some wonderful local mint bushes or prostranthras, which have beautiful purple or white flowers, and yeah, they flower in spring and they have lovely minty foliage. Might be a nice choice. Now, if you're wondering how the Kavanagh family won this competition, well, they wrote a great Waterwise poem. Here it is.
A waterwise garden means getting creative, mulching and planting drought-tolerant natives. A rainwater tank, use grey water of course, all help to preserve our precious resource.